Hi, I'm Tim and you're watching 1001 Paintings. Today we're going to talk about why I joined a museum and why you should too. All right, let's get right to it. We've got our top 4 reasons you should join a museum. Reason number 1, you're supporting the arts. When you join a museum, you open art to other people. You allow a museum, a nonprofit institution, to be able to provide services, including lectures and free museum days and outreach to the community. These are all very important things, and you, by joining a museum, are supporting them. Reason number 2 to join a museum, you get benefits. Most museum memberships come with free unlimited visits to that museum. They also come usually with a host of other benefits, including discounts at the cafe, discounts at the museum store, and early admission to exhibitions or the museum itself on certain days. Reason number 3 to join a museum, a tax deduction. Almost all museums are not-for-profit museums, and therefore your membership and/or donation are tax deductible. So if you itemize your deductions, don't forget, you can take a deduction for your museum membership. While it may not be 100% tax deductible, when you join a museum, they will likely tell you which percentage of your membership money is tax deductible to you. So be on the lookout for that and take advantage of that opportunity. And reason number 4 to join a museum, and this is probably the biggest reason I joined a museum, and I have joined a museum and been a member at various museums for the last 10 years. If you join at a high enough level, you get reciprocal benefits. Well, what are reciprocal benefits? Reciprocal benefits are on top of your normal benefits as a member. So imagine that not only do you get free admission to this museum that you have joined, you get free admission to hundreds, if not thousands, of additional museums around the country. There are 4 main reciprocal benefit programs that you should look out for when you are selecting your membership levels. The first one and the largest is called NARM, N-A-R-M, the North American Reciprocal Museum Association. This association has over 1,000 institutes and isn't limited at all to art museums. It includes things like aquariums, planetariums, zoos, gardens, and even the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland, Ohio. Another large conglomerate of museums is the Reciprocal Organization of Associated Museums, or ROAM. This also has about 800 plus museums and includes lots of different kinds of institutions. The third reciprocal group is called the Museum Alliance Reciprocal Program, or MARP. This group of museums is about 40 or more museums around the country and include what I would call second-tier museums throughout the country, like the Baltimore Museum of Art, the Brooklyn Museum of Art, the Guggenheim, the Norton Museum in Florida, the Portland Museum of Art, the Portland Art Museum, the San Jose Museum of Art, and the Vancouver Art Gallery. And finally, the 4th major group that you should be on the lookout for when selecting your benefits level is the Art Museum Reciprocal Network, or AMRN. This group boasts 35 to 40 museums, including ones like the Georgia O'Keeffe Museum, the Frick Collection in New York, the Phillips Collection in DC, and the Isabella Gardner Museum in Boston. So when you're selecting a membership, look for a tier of membership that includes one or more of these particular reciprocal programs. The country opens up to you. You have a lot of art at your fingertips for just a 1-year membership. And these reciprocal benefits not only apply to you, but to a guest who is with you. So you're getting a 2-for-1 free admission at up to 1,000 or more museums throughout North America. There is one final group that I should talk about, and the reason personally that I am currently a member of the Virginia Museum of Fine Arts. I joined at the Friends Circle, which for $175 a year includes reciprocal benefits through NARM and ROAM, but it includes a third group of museums called the Metropolitan Circle. This group of museums is about 16 museums in 13 cities and are what I would deem to be the top tier museums in the country. We're talking about museums like the Boston Museum of Fine Arts, the Philadelphia Museum of Art, the Detroit Institute of Art, the Los Angeles County Museum of Art, and the Met Museum in New York City. Many of these museums alone have admission prices between $20 and $30 a piece for a single visit. So for you and an additional guest to get free entrance can save you $50, $60 per visit at one of these museums if you have a membership that includes these reciprocal benefits. So I encourage you to shop around the museums near your home and one that you might visit regularly and think to yourself, could I afford a membership? Is this something that I could obtain value from? And if it is, join at a high enough level to get into one of these reciprocal programs. I promise you won't regret it. As much as you travel, you'll find you're in a city and that there's a museum or an institute or a site in that particular town that is included in this program, and you and a guest can get in for free. So, to sum it up, we've got our 4 reasons why I joined a museum and you should too. So become a member today. But before you leave, hit the like button on this video if you enjoyed this information. And if you want to keep up with my quest to see 1001 paintings, hit the subscribe button down below.